and welcome back to another Pen Talk. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining me as I explore the amazing, incredible, wide world of pens. You see in front of you a recent purchase that I made from AliExpress. Yeah, they have cellophane sleeves on them as they arrived. These are all brush pens. These are pens that are like Lamy Safaris, but cost considerably less. And they have a Pimo that's in a nice box that was also very inexpensive. So we're going to quickly look at all of these pens and maybe ink one of them up. Stay tuned. First, we're going to look at the pen in this box. Shanghai Pablo Stationery Company. Here's that standard Chinese inventory marking. Got some codes here. Yes, it's a Picasso. We'll see the identification there. 98 yuan is the price. We'll also see something interesting. There's a kind of like a security code inside that cover to make certain you're getting an official Picasso pen. We'll take it out and we'll see a very, very nice box. Magnetic closure. And we open it up and we'll see a very nice presentation. Nice satiny holder. And here's the pen. Nice cellophane wrapper. And I got it because I like stealth pens, and the price was just incredible. Pop off cap, and we'll see also a dark nib. And there's that Picasso on the section. You know, it's a branded number 5 nib. We unscrew it and we'll see a branded converter. It's a metal pen, but it's not very heavy. A little squeaky there with the threads. Put a little silicone grease on there to stop them from squeaking. So that's the pen. Really like the dark chrome that they made for the metal accents. And we have your Picasso. I assume this is the warranty or the quality inspection standards. And we also get a little insert. Talks about interesting statement there. Now here we go. Writing instruments, the different ones that they make, and a warranty. A lot of writing, but it's in Chinese and English. And here we obviously give you filling instructions and also how to write with a fountain pen. Nice. Different types of filling mechanisms. And we have cleaning your pen. Again, I think the booklet is done very, very well. And they talk about roller pens, ballpoints. Here's a section on maintenance. Very well done. Not something you would expect in such a low price pen. Very well done. So here we have 2 pens, which certainly do look like Lamy Safaris. Very nice matte finish. And I just like both of these colors. And like the newer Lamys, these are not screwed in. They're just pressed in so they turn without doing anything. So remember, I bought a new Safari in the army green color, and they thought I could replace the broken liner that's in my Safari, but it didn't work. And this one also has a similar type of thing, but for $2.60 US, I think this is a great buy. Yeah, that comes out. I've been playing around with these. Yeah, it doesn't have that little notch on it like the Lamy Safari converters do, but it works. And fine nib, but gee, I have those nice calligraphy nibs I could slip on there or any other types of various nibs that I have, mediums, 1.1 stubs. So these would make nice additions, and I'm not a fan of that section that forces your fingers into certain spots, but maybe someone else will enjoy these pens, who knows. But just wanted to show you what they're like and what you can get for $2.60 US. Amazing. So here are two other pens that I decided to buy just to see what they were like, and the price was under $1.50 US. I just can't believe it. I mean, visually they certainly do look like they're well made. Pull off cap, and we'll see a brush instead of a nib. There's a brush end there. A thin, slippery metal section, not my favorite, but for this type of pen, and a similar type of converter that we saw on the Lamis, or the pseudo Lamy Safaris. A little bit upscale, and it's that nice little insert that I like in that opening, which is, I think, the Lamy Safari opening. So for less money than you would pay for a converter, you could get a bunch of these brush pens. I have an artist who might enjoy them, so they will be going off to a new home soon. I'm just impressed. I mean, listen to that click. They're just well made. Say no more. And you may have seen these pens in that group in the beginning. Yes, these are three identical pens. Unscrew cap, takes less than one turn. Great. We'll see an almost completely transparent pen. It's a piston filler, and what makes it even more interesting is there's a lock on the piston. Many people are concerned about pistons turning without them wanting them to turn. Not with this one. That's a substantial locking function. And we're actually going to put ink in one of these and write with them. Similar type of nib that we found on the other pens. And for under $2.50 US, I'm just blown away. I really am. So, two of these will be finding a new home soon. So here's the ink I'm going to put in. Haven't used this ink before. I got it from Pen Heaven when they sent me some pens, which I haven't reviewed the TWSBI Eco yet, but I will. Let's see how this ink works in one of these. So I just did 2 fills, not my usual 3, and that almost is 100% full. There's a lot of piston fillers that you can't even get that much on multiple fills, but this worked very well. I love the way that ink works in the clear section. So I'm going to have to experience this brush nib, and then we'll do a writing sample. It fits well in the hand, unposted, and it's a very light pen. Reminds me of the Wingsung 618. And as you would expect from the design, it posts fairly well. It's not as good a poster as I expected. In fact, it doesn't post at all. Gee, I'm surprised. This is not a pen for day-to-day writing. This is definitely for an artist. And look, you can get a really, really fine line with no pressure. With minimal pressure, it just opens right up. Talk about a wet noodle, but it's a brush. And I think I referred a couple times to some of the new nib grinds, that calligraphy nib grinds is brush-like writing. And this certainly shows you what a brush can do. It'll become a nice highlighter pen for me. Let's see how well it works as a highlighter. Here's some Noodler's inks, which are fairly water resistant. And I think it works very well. That's what I'll use it for. So is this a pen for anybody? Yeah, it's a good question. Certainly not a pen for everyone. You have to really have a use for this type of pen, but for a little under $3 US. I said 250, but it is 3. You can experience this. Put your own ink in it and see whether you like it or not. I have a couple of these with black ink in them, and I use them occasionally, but not as much as I thought. But now that I can put my own ink in them, I may use them more often. Certainly not something I could write a letter with, but who knows? So I want to thank all of you for watching. Not a pen to write script with, that's for certain. We've reached the end. I hope this video finds everyone safe, healthy, and happy, enjoying your pens. Woof. And this is one for the record books, folks. Putting some ink down, and you can put a lot of ink down. Hey, it's a wonderful wide world of pens, and now you've seen some of the great variety that we are fortunate enough to be able to experience. Expand your horizons, try something new. And we're going to say bye. Starts right up. Until the next video, hold on to your horses.